Thing recording?
We're live.
Well, alright.
We are about, for you guys that are lucky enough to be close to a gobbling turkey, you've got about 15 minutes before he should be chiming off if you're lucky. If you're going to have to be close to him this morning because the trees are bending over. Hunting with my dad. This is my dad here. He heard a turkey in here yesterday, and I've struck out last 2 mornings trying to listen over on the National Forest. So we're hoping that turkey that he heard yesterday somewhere within earshot, but he's going to have to be close. But we've been here for an hour or so just looking at maps and just waiting on daylight basically. Silence at first light, so we're on the move. Do you hear him?
Yeah, I did.
Where was that? It was over here, wasn't it? Yeah. We just heard a turkey gobble. He's the wrong direction, but we heard a turkey gobble. We're trying to put something together here. I was hitting the glass calls. Trying to cut through this wind, and look at that. Whoa. That is a giant gobbler. That's a flipping ostrich.
He was probably right
Right
on
here.
I heard it.
Yeah. We had heavy rain here. Was it yesterday morning?
Yeah.
So that's been since yesterday.
Yesterday.
Hope we don't bump that joker getting up to right here. I think if we get right up here, we're coming to a cutover. If we can get up to these trees, there's a road that runs down. Dad just heard him right over in this bottom when I hit that glass call. So if we can get up here above him so we can get our ears on him real good. Man, that track looks like about 15 minutes ago. Well, we haven't been able to strike him. We're falling down off into this bottom. Gonna follow it out, kind of the way we think we heard him gobble. I was kind of trying not to do that until we absolutely had to, because as you can tell, these woods are wide open. The wind was so bad, it was one of those situations where you hear them gobble, but you can't ever exactly pinpoint them 100%. So I think we were chasing our tail most of the morning. But anyways, hopefully this wind will lay down, and temperature was real nice. It was nice and cool this morning, but we did what we could. Hopefully tomorrow will be better. Well, morning 2 of Alabama. We're going to give it another shot, and if they don't gobble this morning, I think you can about write it off.
Yeah, it's a beautiful morning, ain't it?
It's about 35 degrees, and we ain't going to have any wind this morning, so it's going to be, they don't have any reason not to gobble. So we're going to go in there after that big-footed joker we found yesterday. We think he was the one we heard a handful of times, but we just could never get our minds wrapped around where he was at with the wind, and I ain't too sure that he didn't drop off in the bottom or something where we couldn't hear him, or he just flat out shut up. So we're going to start about there this morning and see if we can put our ears on him, because I'd like to see what's riding that footprint.
Damn, is that you or me? That was me.
So if he's had to get out of the cab of this truck, Daddy ate pintos for dinner last night, so the cab of this truck's pretty toxic. See that laid over log? It's laid on top of the ground.
Yeah.
Look right above it.
Oh, yeah.
That's him. See him dancing on him right there?
Yeah, that's one weird. Yeah, I see him. Damn, it looks like it's on top of the ground, right?
I know, he's pitched up on the top. I think that's him I'm looking at right here. I can't tell if that was a hen. I just
just try to ease up on my belly to the right side of that tree right there. Well, don't have a real good explanation for you guys on what just happened. We were walking up here, and this is a real little steep little knob, and all the treetops are skylined. And I just happened to look over and picked out a gobbler, what I think was a gobbler, on the limb, skylighted beautifully. 90% sure I put my binos on it, and 90% sure I saw it. Silhouette had a beard swing out, and it looked like a big old turkey on the limb. And we got situated on the tree, and I think they pitched out as soon as we got situated. It never gobbled. It never, I mean, we ain't heard hide or hair from them. Heard one turkey behind us gobble a couple times as we were trying to get into position on this, but tell me why it's a March 16th, and I'm talking a beautiful day. Bluebird. Covered in turkey sign. Within eyesight of a turkey on a limb. The turkey did not gobble. As far as I know, he still ain't done nothing. I want to kill him anyway if he didn't gobble. That's my excuse anyways.
I did.
Kinda in a neighborhood where we heard that other turkey gobble 3 times this morning. Fixing to toss a call up this way and see if he will oblige us with a gobble. Where'd that come from? No, I think it echoed up this bottom right here. Guarantee it's that turkey. This morning it's got hens, I guarantee. You'd think something's bound to happen sooner or later, wouldn't you? Said you'd think something's bound to happen sooner or later. Came down here to a turkey we heard gobble like 3 times and struck him. You had to pound on him to get him to gobble, which let me know he was probably just strutting with some hens. Then he started drifting up the hillside away from us, which I kind of expected. But then a turkey gobbled way down the little bottom from us. And he hit the call several times in a row. I thought we had found us one. We did a little maneuvering, but then that thing went across the bottom, across this road, and went up on the hill on the other side. initially struck started gobbling more, and they started going back and forth. That's when I thought we had it whipped. I fully expected one of them to go to the other one. They do 99 out of 100 times, in my experience. But these didn't. They sat there for probably close to an hour. We're trying to work our way into those two birds that were in the distance or further away, not in the distance. See them? Yeah. We slipped in there and got on those two gobblers, and it's just how we had expected. They had a big old wad of hens with them. We got really close just by finding them and hanging out around the fringes. They went through those hardwoods that were right below us there.